This video applies Clarence Perry's neighborhood unit theory to Clyde Warren Park in Dallas, Texas. The goal is to analyze how urban design affects safety, walkability, and neighborhood structure, and then show how this site could be improved using planning principles. Clyde Warren Park is a unique urban space built directly over a freeway connecting Dallas, Texas, and uptown Dallas. When looking at the site, it is clear that it is a very active and well-designed public space. People gather here for recreation, events, and food. However, even though the park is successful internally, it is still separated from the surrounding city by major highways and heavy traffic infrastructure. Inside the park, pedestrian movement is strong and safe, but outside the park, movement becomes more difficult because cars dominate the environment. This creates a disconnect between the park and the surrounding neighborhoods. There are several major urban design problems within the site. First, the park does not function as a complete neighborhood. It is a destination space, not a space where people live, go to school, or access daily services. Second, the freeway and surrounding roads create strong physical barriers that make it difficult for pedestrians to connect to nearby areas. Third, while the park itself is highly walkable, the surrounding environment is car-dominated and not very pedestrian-friendly. Finally, there is no full neighborhood structure that connects housing services and community spaces together in one system. Using Clarence Perry's neighborhood unit theory, the site can be recognized to function more effectively as a complete neighborhood. First, the boundaries are defined by the freeway and major surrounding roads. These edges help organize the space, but currently isolate the park from nearby districts. Second, the clear street hierarchy is introduced. Freeways remain as major arterial roads. Surrounding streets act as collectors, and internal pathways are designed for pedestrians only. Third, the central core of the neighborhood is the park itself. However, to improve it, surrounding housing and local services should be added so it becomes a true community center, not just a public space. Fourth, the pedestrian system is strengthened by connecting downtown, the park, and uptown through safe and continuous walking routes. Finally, open space expanding. The main lawn remains a central gathering area, while smaller green spaces are added around the edges to support daily community use. Now I will show how a person would exercise this redesigned space. A resident begins their day by leaving their home and walking along a safe pedestrian path towards the park. As they move through the neighborhood, they do not need to cross dangerous high-speed traffic areas because pedestrian routes are clearly separated from cars. They enter the central park space to where they meet others, relax, and attend events. From there, they can continue walking into another part of the city without needing a car. This movement shows how the redesigned system improves safety, accessibility, and daily life. In conclusion, this redesign transforms Clyde Warren Park into more than just a public park. By applying Clarence Perry's neighborhood unit theory, the site becomes a more connected and complete urban system. It improves safety, strengthens walkability, and creates a clear relationship between public space, transportation, and community life. This demonstrates how urban design can reshape how people experience a city every day.